We just need to let go and surrender. Breathe. Breathing deep, breathing, breathe. Close your eyes. Come on, look. Close your eyes, breathe. I'm sleeping. Now surrender. Surrender to me. Surrender. If you ignore me, I'll destroy you. If you ignore me, you won't make it. If you ignore me, you won't survive. If you ignore me, you will not live. And I surrender to me. And I surrender to me. Surrender to me. Surrender to me. If you ignore me, you won't make it. If you ignore me, you will not live. If you ignore me, you won't survive. If you ignore me, I'll destroy you. Let us surrender to me. Let us surrender to me. If you ignore me, you won't make it. If you ignore me, you won't survive. If you ignore me, you won't make it. If you ignore me, I'll destroy you. If you ignore me, I won't take you. If you ignore me, I'll destroy you. If you ignore me, you'll be nothing. If you ignore me, you won't survive. Surrender to me. Let go. Surrender to just me. Let go. Surrender to me. Surrender to me. Surrender. Please let it go. Surrender. Please let it go. Surrender. Just let it go. Look, I know people gonna ask me what do I mean and where I'm coming from with this. What is to surrender, I ask. Surrender is whereby you let go of everything and detach from who you truly think you are. Your identity is not who you really are. You are more than that. You got so much potential in you. You like the divineness dressed in something that doesn't seem whack. An alien in disguise in a human skin is where I begin. I try to tell you, but you would not understand that this is I write it all so that you hear me. I hear it loud and I'm Trulo. I'm coming for this. Know that this world is nothing but gimmicks and movies. Ideas ran by men to begin. I began where time was. Genesis I meant. Did you know that Moses wrote the Genesis book? As I realized this shit is surrendering.
The technique you learn is in a spiritual meditative techniques. What do you do when you meditate? What you do when you meditate is each thought as it arises, you surrender it to God. Each thought, each feeling, each sensation.
Close your eyes and listen.
You let go wanting to change anything. Now, if everything is absolutely perfect, as the spiritual medicine teacher said, so I'm the teacher at this moment, I tell you everything is perfect. Nothing has to change. You don't have to do anything. You are already perfect. All right, if that is true, then there is no point to make anything different than what it is. So the next move one would make, if one has humility and listens to the teacher, is to say, consequently, my mind doesn't have to do anything, it doesn't have to think anything. So what happens is the mind begins to surrender itself as it unfolds. So let's say you sit down and start to meditate and say, I want to experience the infinite presence. Simple. It's a very simple thing to do. All you have to do is absolutely and fixedly focus like a razor like a laser beam,
Surrender.
on each thought as it arises.
You know,
All
just
right,
let
you
go.
surrender each thought and feeling and impulse as it arises to God. At first you surrender whole stories. I think I told you people think they have problems. They have problems because they read a story in their head. Did we talk about that?
Yeah,
We did. All right. So we explained also that nobody has a problem. That as long as you live in this instant, nobody has a problem in this whole universe. Nobody has a problem this instant. All right. So what happens is, as you let go of the stories, as you see how the mind creates stories, you begin living in the stop frame of this moment. And you will see that the mind likes to create thoughts. So first you surrender stories, then you surrender paragraphs, then you surrender sentences. You don't allow the sentence to even complete itself. If it's worthless, then why complete the sentence? If your thoughts don't have any intrinsic value, if they're just belong to the world and not even yours to begin with, you know, they're creations of the ego and the energy fields of the ego, then there's no point to perfect it. All right, so the first one surrenders, one stops creating stories, then one stops creating paragraphs, one stops creating sentences, one stops creating phrases, and you will see that languaging in the form of thought is coming from an energy. There's like an energy in the mind that is constantly creating like a stream thought. So you watch thoughts going through consciousness like goldfish through a bowl. See? The thoughts are like goldfish.
I love this guy.
But what you are is the water. You're not the goldfish. So the unenlightened person thinks, I am the goldfish. I am my thoughts. I am this worry. I am this fear. I am this regret. You begin to identify where is consciousness. Consciousness is what is witnessing these thoughts. So thoughts are flowing through consciousness, and consciousness itself is invisible and has no form. So you begin to identify with the observer instead of that which is observed. Now, anybody who does meditation knows what I'm saying already. But this energy